Alright, I'm here to make a video. I'm going to talk about, of course, the New England Patriots. How great my team is going to be doing, and already has been doing, since, of course, Mr. Tom Terrific himself has returned. I told yous, we were going to survive without Tom Brady, didn't I, motherfuckers? I told you. The minute we lost Brady for that 4-game suspension, which is bullshit anyway, but whatever, Jimmy Garoppolo was the real deal. If Brady ain't going to be there, we're going to still do good because we got Bill fucking Belichick coaching for us. And guess what? We're 5-1 because of it. Forget about that fluky-ass loss to the Buffalo Bills 2 weeks ago. Don't get me started on that. Tyrod Taylor. But yeah, we're back. We're better than ever, and we're still the team to beat in the AFC. The Denver Broncos lost. The Pittsburgh Squealers lost. I don't know how the fuck you lose to the Miami Dolphins. I mean, that's just bullshit. But anyway, who else lost? Oh, the Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders lost. I don't know why the hell they lost. Yeah, outside of those teams, and I don't know who the Houston Texans are. I don't know how good they are. I don't know, maybe. But I don't want people to overlook the Tennessee Titans either. They could be doing something. If they can continue running the ball the way they do, throwing passes for Marcus Mariota, not turning the ball over, and their defense is pretty good. If they can just grow as a team mentally, this could be a pretty good Tennessee Titans team in the future. But anyway, back to my Patriots. I told you guys. I fucking told yous. We would be fine. We're going to the Super Bowl this year. You watch. We are going to win the AFC crown again. And my prediction is we're going to face either the Minnesota Vikings or the Seattle Seahawks, or maybe even the Dallas Cowboys. If the Cowboys can continue to play the way they do, if they continue to play the exact way they've been playing, I'm going to predict Patriots Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I dare say it. It's going to be Patriots Cowboys. But right now, and then there's the Minnesota Vikings. Great defense, overall talent. I think Sam Bradford is capable of leading the Vikings to the Super Bowl. I'm going to say Patriots Vikings. That's my prediction. And I told everybody, Tom Brady is not going to He's not going to be rusty when he gets back. He's going to do just fine. Just fine. I told you guys that. So now I can just proudly say, fuck the haters, kiss our ass, suck Brady's dick, and Bill Belichick's dick for that matter, and realize the greatness that we possess. Cheaters. But it's okay for all these other motherfuckers to take PEDs, right? It's okay for them to take steroids. So yeah, I mean, it's not like, players who take PEDs it's cheating, right? It's not cheating. Or Deflategate, who had no proof. Brady, I don't think one player has the fucking power to deflate a football. That's on management. And if it was under, I don't think Brady would intentionally try to gain an advantage over some inferior team like the Indianapolis Colts in that 2014 AFC title game. Come on now. The Colts, they were going to beat us anyway, regardless of how the balls were working. I don't give a damn. Either way, that's like, as a quarterback or a receiver on the opposite team, because I used to play high school in football. I used to play tight end. And whether the ball was flat or not, because there was a time in practice, and sometimes in one little game when I was playing against Governor Mifflin, I caught the football, and it actually didn't come off as really completely hard gridiron like it's supposed to, and I still caught the ball just fine. I caught like 2 one-handed balls in this one game, and I had to make a couple of 2-hand grabs, and I scored 1 touchdown. It's a true story. Believe me, just look up my thing. So is that really an advantage? I just want to throw that out there. That's just my point. I'm just getting real sick and tired of the Patriot hate. That's all I have to say. Who do you think is going to face my Patriots in the Super Bowl? Because I don't think anybody in the AFC right now is ready for us. I don't think the Steelers are. I don't know how the fuck you lose to the Dolphins and lost to the Eagles. I mean, or just get raped on by the Eagles. I don't know how. Yeah. I don't see the freaking Steelers. I definitely don't see the Houston Texans. I don't even know who the hell they are. The Tennessee Titans aren't ready yet. They're still a young team that could be a playoff team. I predicted in Week 17 it's going to come down to the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. I can't wait for that. The Raiders, they're getting there. They are this close to becoming a contender, but their defense is shit. Completely shit. They just stink. They need to get their defense together. They are almost dead last in defense. They're 29th. So I guess the only team that really has a good chance of dethroning us is once again the Denver Broncos. It's once again the Broncos, but they got to get their shit together. It's one thing to lose to a rising Atlanta Falcon team who clearly looks like the superior NFC South team right now because the Panthers are garbage right now. So they're suffering the Super Bowl hangover. I guess Denver. I guess I still have to say for the millionth time Denver. But you know what I'm going to do? In the playoffs, when it comes around, I'm going to probably say, don't forget, there's one team we can't overlook. The arch rival Buffalo Bills. Those boys are kicking ass, playing great defense, running the ball, Tyrod Taylor not making mistakes. This Bills team could be on the rise. I think the only team in the AFC right now, believe it or not, it is not Pittsburgh and it's not Oakland. Las Vegas Raiders, I can call them that too. It's not. I'm not sure if it might even be the Broncos, or it's definitely not the Texans or Titans, or Chiefs. I think it's going to come down to the Bills and Patriots. I'm really growing on the Buffalo Bills, man. They have been phenomenal. They started off 0-2. People were questioning Rex Ryan's coaching, tactics, saying he can't get it done anymore. And look what he's done since. He has proven them wrong. He has them kicking ass. He was emotional. He destroyed the Cardinals. He beat my Patriots fair and square with no Tom Brady, though. But yeah, or a less than 100% Rob Gronkowski, but that doesn't matter. Bottom line is, we're getting to the playoffs. There's no secret about it. We're the best team in the AFC. We're going to be going to the Super Bowl representing the AFC unless somebody from the AFC can stop us. And that's going to be either the Buffalo Bills or the Denver Broncos. That's how I see it. Buffalo is that damn good. Tyrod Taylor is a stud. He's a rising star. LaShawn McCoy, if they keep feeding him the football, he'll be a top 3 running back again. He's been on fire lately. He needs to keep it up. It's good to have an AFC East rival compete with us. People said when the Patriots are going to struggle and whatever with no Brady, people said the Jets were going to be the next in line to be the team that surpasses us. And look at them now. They're 1-5. Fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, Ryan Fitzfaggot, of course, as your quarterback who can't stop turning the ball over, and he had the nerve to ask for over $20 or $30 million in the offseason. That nigga, fuck out of here. You had one elite passing yard career. And then the last time you had a pretty good career was in Buffalo, and you still couldn't really stop turning the ball over. 3,800 passing yards with Buffalo. That was like in 2011, I think it was, or 2012. But yeah, either way, I'm not sold on the Jets because they're garbage. The Miami Dolphins, well, you know where I stand with them. They're a piece of trash. My point is, I'm going to go with the Patriots, of course, running through the AFC. I think in the NFC side, it's going to come down to the Vikings. On the long run, I think it's going to come down to the Vikings and the Cowboys. I really do. Dallas is for real. But right now, Minnesota is the big bad bully on the block. I hate to say it, Packer fans, but your time is almost up. You guys got to step your game up. I don't know what the hell's going on with Aaron Rodgers at home. But I do believe he will be back. So my AFC playoff prediction is the winner of the East, number 1 seed, Patriots at 14-2. Number 2 seed, I would say Denver Broncos right now at 12-4 as a number 2 seed. Number 3 seed, I would say the Steelers still, even though they've been playing like shit. 11-5, Pittsburgh. 4 seed, Houston Texans, or Tennessee Titans. Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to say a sleeper. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans. Yes. In Week 17, my biggest upset of the year, the Titans making the playoffs. Yeah, Tennessee Titans. I'm going to go with the Titans at 9-7. They are going to win. They're going to win the AFC South in Week 17. It's going to come down to that Houston Texans and that Titan game. I'm going to go with I'm rolling with the Tennessee Titans. running the football. They got a balanced offense, great defense behind Dick LeBeau. You have Brian Orakpo, a great pass rusher. You got freaking Jason McCourty at cornerback. You got all this talent. You got Derek Morgan as a good pass rusher as well. This is a pretty damn good young group. They got some good shit. They got good linebackers. I just think, Tennessee is on the rise, man. They really are on the rise. So that being said, my AFC South prediction, number 4 seed, the 9-7, the Tennessee Titans will. My 5 seed is going to be the Buffalo Bills. They're on a roll, man. I'm going to say 10-6 or I'm going to say 10-6. I'm going to go with Buffalo for the first time in all those years. They're going to make the playoffs. They've had the longest playoff drought in history. We know that right now. And then Oakland's going to make the playoffs at 10-6 as well. I think they're going to be 10. No, they're going to be 9-7. Those are my predictions. I think Oakland's going to be the 6th seed. Now the NFC side, I got the Minnesota Vikings at number 1, winning the NFC with a 14-2 record. I think they're going to go undefeated for a little while, and then they'll be 14-2. I think they're the best team in the NFC right now. Seattle, 13-3. I got Seattle at 13-3 as the number 2 seed. I got the Cowboys at 12-4. I think they're going to be the 3rd best team in the NFC. And I have, who else? 4 seed. Oh yeah, the Falcons. I got the Falcons winning the NFC South with a 10-6 record. 10-6 record. 5 seed. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers at 11-5. I think Green Bay is going to snap out of the losing streak. And number 6, I'm still not sold on the Philadelphia Eagles. They let me down since they lost to the Lions, and now they lost to the Shitskins. I'm not sold on them yet, and I'm definitely not sold on the Redskins either. The Cardinals are getting their shit back together. I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals. Yes, as my 6th seed, they are gonna make the playoffs at 10-6. I believe in the Arizona Cardinals. I think they're gonna finally bounce back and win majority of their games out and be 11-5 maybe. I'm saying 11-5. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals 11-5 as the 6th seed. That would mean in the wild card round it would be the the 3rd seed was the Cowboys. It would be Cardinals versus Cowboys in the NFC wild card round, and then it would be Packers versus Falcons. That would be the high scoring game, and then the Broncos and why am I talking about Broncos? The Cowboys and the Cardinals would probably be like the medium range ball control game. That would probably be a high scoring game. Who knows? The AFC wild card picture would be, of course, Pittsburgh being the 3rd seed would be them hosting the Raiders. That's going to be the shootout game. Raiders Steelers, because neither of them can really play defense. And then there's that would be the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans, the rematch of the Music City Miracle back in 1999. Wouldn't that be something? And then in those picks, I'm going to go with the Bills over the Titans. I would say, what else? AFC. I'm going to stick with the AFC. Steelers, Raiders. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Raiders. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. Got to go with Pittsburgh. They have a better offense, and their defense by default will do a little better. So, yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh. NFC. Cowboys, Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. I think they can beat the Cardinals. Good defense. The Cardinals got that. But the Cowboys got a good offense who can ball control and keep the Cardinals on the field. Pressure Carson Palmer. I'm going to go with Dallas. Now, the other wild card game, the final wild card game would be the Packers and Falcons. Did I say the Bills beating the Titans? Yeah, I think I did say that. All right. The Cardinals are going to beat... what was I going to say again? The Falcons and Packers. I'm going to go with... guess I'm going to go with the Packers. I got to go with the Packers. They'll eventually find things out in Atlanta. which would then mean that would mean the Steelers will play the Packers. I mean that would mean the Steelers will play the Broncos, since I predicted them to beat the Raiders. That would mean the Bills will play the Patriots. That'd be a hell of a game. I would say in the NFC side, it would be. In the NFC side, I predicted the Cowboys beat the Cardinals, so that would mean Cowboys versus Seahawks in the divisional round. And then the wild card, that would mean Packers versus Vikings. Wow. Wouldn't that be something? Then Packers-Vikings. The NFC divisional playoff, Green Bay and Minnesota. And then you got Dallas going into Seattle. So there's the divisional playoff games, my predictions on that. You have Seahawks Cowboys at Seahawks. Then you would have Packers at Vikings in Minnesota. Then you would have Bills versus Patriots, and then Steelers Broncos in a rematch from last year's divisional playoff game. My predictions on those games, I would say the Patriots are going to beat the Bills. Come on, they're going to beat the Bills. They're going to beat them. They're going to beat Buffalo. We're going to break the sweep. It's a rivalry game between Rex Ryan and his bitchy ass always hating on us. But anyway, got the Pats. Broncos and Steelers, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think we're going to finally see an upset. I think Pittsburgh actually might get this. I think they're going to beat the Denver Broncos this time. They're going to get the revenge. The Broncos don't have a legit quarterback. We don't know how good Trevor Siemian's going to truly be for a while. He's been playing well, but I think the Steelers will do just enough to hold off the Broncos and win that game. And their defense will step up by January. So that would mean in the AFC Championship game, it would be Steelers-Patriots, like I've been predicting the beginning of the season, and I'm sure most analysts have done that on ESPN. And then, or NFL Network. NFC side, I got Cowboys versus Seahawks. I got the Cowboys going in Seattle, beating the Seahawks. We're going to have a couple, trust me, people who are going to come at me like, why are you being so favorable with the Cowboys? I mean, they're always an accident waiting to happen. They always do something stupid. I'm sold on them, man. I'm just saying, if they keep up the momentum and Jerry fucking Jones doesn't put Tony Homo back in the game and ruin it, then I'm going to say Cowboys. But if Jerry Jones does not and puts Romo back in, then I'm going to say Seahawks Vikings. But yes, to answer that question, I got Minnesota beating the Packers in the playoffs. But I just said, so that would mean Cowboys versus Vikings in the NFC Championship game. The AFC title game, of course, you know where I'm going. Patriots are beating the Steelers, and the Vikings will beat the Cowboys. That's where the Cowboys will stop. I really believe in the Minnesota Vikings. They have a great team. They're the best team in the NFC right now. There's no question. Great defense, balanced offense. They're getting back with their running game. Sam Bradford's been on fire. I think this is the best. He's going to have his best season yet. I think he might even throw for 4,000 yards this year, since Adrian Peterson's been out for a long period of time. But that's my prediction. I got Patriots and Vikings in the Super Bowl this year. And, of course, we're going to win it. Pats are going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to win the Super Bowl, and we might even go to overtime. I would say the prediction would be 27-24. Overtime final. Patriots win. Then fucking Roger Goodell, the corporate, the corporate slime ball that he is, trying to punish my boy Brady. Hiccups, sorry about that. Punishing my boy Brady. We're going to win. We got this. We fucking got this. I got Patriots winning that game. 27-24. He'll have to hand the trophy over to Brady and Belichick and Roger Kraft and suck their dicks. Not literally suck their dicks, but eat their words for trying to ruin Brady and try to see if they weren't going to do it. That's all I have to say. Patriots, Vikings, we're going to win. Minnesota will be the defending NFC champions by 2017 when it's over. That's how I feel. Tell me what you think in the comments. Be respectful and don't hate on me because I predicted the Patriots to win the game. And give me props. For those who don't like the video, you're free to go somewhere else. If you like it, like the video and post your comments on it. Because I'm going to keep making more NFL videos. So that's all I have to say. And don't get all fucking mad if I didn't mention the team that might not make the playoffs. I don't think the Chiefs are that good this year to make the playoffs, even though they beat the Raiders. I'm not sure about the Bengals. They're falling apart to me. I think they're done. Ravens, no, they got lucky with a soft schedule in the beginning, but now they're, sputtering. They lost to the Giants. And that's all I have to say. I think the Cardinals are going to be the only team that are going to truly bounce back from this. And the Redskins are going to barely miss the playoffs, and so are the Eagles. They're not going to be the same. And the Giants are going to be staying in the Dwellers because they suck dick. And they keep letting Odell Beckham Jr. act like a faggot like usual. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Hit like and subscribe and tell me what you think. All right, I'm done. Peace out, bro.